Welcome to the Crypto Boss Andrew family channel. If you guys are new, appreciate you if you hit the subscribe button if I can talk. And if you guys are just watching the video, appreciate if you hit that like button. I'm gonna look at inverse finance. I haven't looked at it in a while. I had this a while back. It looks like in a falling wedge. Obviously, that really never played out. You almost got rejected off the 200-day moving average. In fact, that's exactly what happened. And right now, you basically came down to the support. You have support at $50. What I like to remain bullish on this is the daily chart is about to be oversold. The question is, as long as will you stay above $52, $53? If you stay above 53, that's technically a slightly higher low. But what I don't like to see is this is obviously a lower high. So to me right now, obviously this falling wedge is invalidated because I think if you tried to do this, that's really pushing it, and then you'd have to do that. That's not what a rising. That's not what a falling wedge looks like. So to me, it's no longer a falling wedge, at least not on the daily time frame. So that's invalidated. You're just gonna have to. Your next stop or your next hope is that you make a higher low. If you don't, then your next stop is $50. So to me, short term jet or inverse finance is slightly bearish. You're below the 200 moving average, and the trend is currently down overall. At least on the daily time frame, the 4-hour chart below the 200-day moving average, which is that yellow line. 4-hour chart is long overdue, though. It's been completely oversold for several days now. It's long overdue. Well, at least last 3 days. Yeah, so it's long overdue for a nice pump to the upside. That's just a solid downtrend. That's all that is. That's a solid downtrend. Wow. So I'm going to actually just put an alert. Now I'm curious to see what happens with this. If it breaks $58, I want to be alerted because that basically means breaking the downtrend, which is only a little bit higher, but you could honestly say $59 or $60 to be safe. But right now, that's what I'm looking for. If you continue to the downside, your next stop for support is $50. But the RSI and the 4-hour chart is basically telling you it needs to have some sort of move to the upside. 1-hour chart is obviously rolling over, making lower highs and lower lows. That is very bearish. And the 15-minute chart, let's go to the smaller time frames to see if we can see a possible reversal. 5-minute chart or 15-minute chart is overbought, made a lower high. It's kind of looking like, at least when you zoom in here, you could honestly say that support right there at $57 even. Now it's support on a very small time frame, and it's also obviously struggling right now. You could also say that possibly it's getting pinched here, and that's kind of pushing to say that's a falling wedge, but it is possible to say that. It's getting tight here, so getting tight between $57 and obviously making lower highs here. So if it were to break out to the upside, it won't be anything crazy. It is just on the 15-minute chart. I think, yeah, a measure move would be up to $58.20. That'd get you above also my downsloping resistance on the daily time frame. So that's interesting, something to watch out for. But to me, the more times you keep touching the support, the more likely you are to break it. I think the trend is obviously down. The trend is obviously bearish, so I would not be longing this. But that, to me, that could be your saving grace if you want a reversal on inverse finance. With that being said, guys, overall, I would not be investing in this or buying this just yet. Not, I shouldn't say investing, but I would not be trading this or going long on this just yet until you see some sort of reversal. And if you want to be safe, you can say $60 would be your reversal line. On all time frames, you're below the 200-day moving average, and RSI is overdue for a pump on the 4-hour chart, but that doesn't mean that on the daily chart it's going to make a reversal. So to me right now, the price to be at least to be super safe would be $60. If you break that, your next stop would be $80, and that is you also have to get through this yellow line here, which is sitting at $65. So if you break 65, then I'm looking at $80 for inverse finance to be bullish. But for right now, I'm looking for this to continue lower. If it does not hold that low at $57, well, there's not much price data lower than $57. To be honest with you, I don't think there is price data lower. So that's probably one of the reasons it's holding it. We'll see what happens if it could have a capitulation if it loses $57. So, tell me to shut up right now. So obviously, if you lose $57, the next step is 50. If you lose 50, then I have major support at 35. So with that being said, guys, that's all I got. Short term, this looks bearish. If you guys enjoyed this video, I appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe button. If you guys would like me to look at other videos, let me know in the comment section which coins you would like me to look at. And I'll see you guys in the next update.